The next big DLC to GTA Online is releasing in about a month from now on December 12th. And usually when it comes to these DLCs for December, these are the bigger ones compared to the summer DLCs. However, for this year, I think it's going to be a little bit different. So first off, how we know about this? I mean, Rockstar has officially confirmed it, but because of the GTA Plus month that they have released, it does end on December 11th, with the next one starting on December 12th, which is a Tuesday. Usually when it comes to GTA Plus month, Rockstar usually ends them on Wednesdays, with an event week usually starting on Thursdays. Of course, usually for event weeks, they are on Thursdays for us, but obviously this time they have changed it to releasing it on a Tuesday. And obviously in the past, when Rockstar does this for the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC, Drug Wars DLC, as well as any DLC that has came out since GTA Plus, it's always been like this. So just know that it's pretty much confirmed at this point. It's coming out the 12th unless Rockstar decides to kind of delay it to like maybe the 13th or the 14th, but most GTA Online DLCs do release on Tuesdays. And from the past, Rockstar has usually always released the DLC on the 13th, 14th, 15th type of thing when it comes to December. So let's talk about the DLC itself. Honestly, of course, Rockstar hasn't released any information about it, and there's not really any leaks. There might be some snippets and stuff of things that haven't released yet that are planned for that DLC, but of course we aren't fully sure yet. But of course, within the next few weeks, we'll be getting some more information. What we do know from now, though, is that this possibly could be the Michael DLC. There has been some talk about, him and the voice actor Deadluke, but again, none of that's really official yet. But we do have some information from the Rockstar Universe Twitter, which is a very reputable source, and they said that the internal source has confirmed that there were no original plans for a major winter DLC for GTA Online, unless this has changed since, and that the content roadmap is slowing down with no major updates like the Los Angeles Drug Wars being planned. This suggests that Rockstar will be sticking to event weeks and seasonal content, which means that the marketing period for GTA 6 could start in December. So we know that for the past like 4 DLCs, they kind of have been, dry compared to like previous DLCs. For example, like, the Contract or, Los Angeles Tuners. Those are a bit more, high packed, a lot of content, this and that. But these past 4 DLCs, really, which were Drug Wars, San Andreas Mercenaries, the Criminal Enterprises, and all that, were just kind of really just slimmed down to basic stuff and just, nothing too crazy. So Rockstar kind of has slowed down, mainly because of GTA 6, I'm assuming, as well as just some other projects they're probably working on. So just know when it comes to this DLC, even though this one's probably going to be more bigger than San Andreas Mercenaries, which is great, it's not going to be as, previous, DLCs that we had. So the Drug Wars was a decent update, but obviously if you've been playing GTA Online as long as me, you would know that that's really a small DLC, and it can't even compare to some of the greatest DLCs that we had in the past. So honestly, for this one, I think it's just going to be really similar to Drug Wars. Maybe Rockstar's going to add some type of new business, nothing too crazy. This one, they just kind of added that little factory, as well as, the Acid Lab truck. But besides that, that was really the only things that they added. And of course, the usual little missions and stuff. So I think Rockstar's going to be doing something similar with this DLC. Maybe we will get some type of new business. If not, then we just will get something similar, kind of like, with San Andreas Mercenaries, where they update a previously business that we already have in the game. And then of course, we're going to have the usual Drift Fed, where Rockstar releases, games, or not games, but vehicles, like, every few weeks. And then we have the usual other stuff as well, like game modes and just other small content that they do plan on doing. And that will probably last us until March, maybe something like that, until we get back into that GTA Online dry period that we, have. But honestly though, when it comes to GTA Online at this point, it's over 10 years old. It came out October 1st, 2013. We're in 2023 now. It's just kind of how the life cycle of GTA Online goes. And I'll have a video talking more about this as well. It's more like GTA Online. It's a great game, and it's been through so much, but at this point it's pretty much at the end of its life cycle. I'm glad that Rockstar is still updating it, because there's some game companies at this point that would probably end up stopping. We've seen so many games in the past that had successful onlines in the beginning, and then the developers kind of give up on it. But regardless, GTA Online has always been striving. There is less players now, but I think Rockstar doesn't really care as much, since they're focusing on the next big title, which of course is GTA 6. So it's just kind of happening. Of course, at this point, in November, there's nothing happening at all. There's no crazy stuff happening besides, like, the community challenge that we have. It's kind of simple. So it's kind of dry now. Of course, it's going to get like, probably more than millions and a lot more players next month. But again, it's just going to kind of go back to that. So at this point, I mean, it's kind of sad to say, but GTA Online is over. But it's fine though, because at least we're getting into, some new stuff, and it's not just going to be the end of GTA forever. We're getting into, GTA 6, as well as just, GTA 6 Online, or, whatever they're going to call it and all that. So, I mean, it's definitely some great things happening in the future. It's not the end of era really like that. But I think regardless, GTA Online is still gonna be played even when GTA 6 releases, which is great. So that's just a little touch on that. So just know when it comes to just, GTA Online DLC, more information will be revealed from Rockstar. Usually they talk more about it like the week before it releases, so get ready for that. But there's going to be some little tidbits and leaks and stuff that comes out. And of course I'll be sure to make a video on that. So hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, subscribe, put up post notifications, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.